Look, you might hear a bit of noise in the back during the show. The US team from Copper90 are here, so there's a lot of noise. People are celebrating. It's nearly Christmas time.
It's Christmas,
Christmas
It's
all good.
time.
And this is YouTube, so people make noise sometimes in the background.
Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Feel it up with no feeling.
Yo, Cops fan, we are here. It's another Monday, an absolutely crazy weekend of football. I'm Poet. This is Vuja. We're going to always talk about football, take comments from last week's show and talk about them on this week's show. Boom, start off with Matteo Bombardieri. Sweden is banger. Big up Poet, my G. Zachary Lerman says, thanks Poet and Vuja for repping LAFC scarves in the background. Where are they? Right. However, as you can see, the wall is a bit more empty. We've put all our I am froms to the side. Obviously, you've grown as an audience. Why don't you hashtag have a nice with you lot having a nice somewhere? We'll start sticking
Some
up.
of them have. I've seen them.
Some good ones. Yeah, stick up like we want to, repopulate the wall.
Can you get some better lighting though? Because some of you need to understand the pink that Vu just chose is such a fluorescent pink. Some of you lot are in the dark taking these pictures and I can't see it properly. Like, get the best lighting, get the best
But
photo.
just like in general.
So but I want it to stand out. Do you know what I mean? Well, some of the pictures, like the lighting's kind of poor.
Like,
if you put it there, like it will look so different next to another picture. But imagine this whole picture full of pink, have a nice t-shirts and jumpers. That would be ill. Furthermore, I've got one. I'm taking a picture.
Have you got one?
I've got a t-shirt.
One?
I've got a t-shirt.
Alright, cool. But just send anyway, just regardless of the t-shirts, sweats, just like send that. Well, let's just have a nice on the wall, spread that love. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Copper90, at me and Poet. And
I'm going to get Charlie as well, because Charlie got bought one.
Adrian Golick says, yo, remember that episode of Poet took a shit when he had a microphone on?
That was incredible.
I remember that. People still come up to me about that.
If the editor can be bothered, take a look at this.
Poet has left his mic on, he's gone for a poo. I don't know if he's going to see this until the edit, but this is hilarious. I can hear him. He's flushing right now. This is awesome. He's left his mic on. Basically, Poet has left his mic on, he's gone for a poo. I don't know if he's going to see this until the edit, but this is hilarious. He literally went, fuck. Now he went, fuck. I can hear the rolling of tissue paper. He said, I'm fucked. He went,
fucked. I'm so fucked.
I'm so fucked. This is amazing. Sorry this doesn't extend enough for me to sit down, but... Oh, amazing. You're all gonna hear this. It's probably the best comments below ever. Is there more of a reason to subscribe than now? Backstage access into Poet doing a poo.
People still come up to me about that.
I think that's incredible.
Like I'm on the street, they're like, I watch comments about watching from since Poet had a shit and you had a mic on.
But that was an absolute, that was an incredible episode.
People fucking doing that. Michael James Carpenter, Matt says, David De Gea should have been a man of the match. He was different in the match. His two Arsenal defenders forgot which team they played for and set up United's first two goals. But with a complete onslaught in the second half, De Gea was like Superman in goal, proving he's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Manuel Reyes, Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1. Missed chance from Arsenal along with an uncalled penalty. Poet, do you think that Arsenal should have at least gotten a draw or even a win?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you should have got in football. It's all about what you do get in football. No, in 2 years' time, we're not going to remember what we should have got.
We have got some guests, guys.
Best game I've ever seen, though, for the last 5 years in the Premier League.
Bo and Specs, we have two opposing fans.
They bring their own chair. They bring their own bloody chairs.
You know what? I will probably end up being quite quiet this segment, but you lot, I mean...
What's good, Specs?
How do you feel?
Shake my hand first, please.
Can I ask you a question?
Talk to me.
Do you know what? No matter what happens in my life, I'm never gonna know what it feels like to be happy about someone milli rocking at the Emirates.
Wow.
Then let's just be honest. Who in the Arsenal team's gonna milli rock? Ramsey.
I can't lie, the milli rock was dead still though. He tried.
Nah, the milli rock was good, fam. What?
And you saw the milli rock was
The milli
alright.
rock was hard.
Pogba when his king was, you get me? Yeah.
No, what? You don't rate the milli rock?
Well, there's Jesse. Like,
He doesn't want to rate the milli rock.
No, man, I can't. I mean, Jesse's my guy in
No,
that.
but this is the first time you have to rate Jesse
No,
Lingard.
I'm rating what Jesse did on the pitch. Football, milli rock thing. I don't know. Leave that home in the mirror and them thing.
Like what I find funny is that Hector Bellerin had a photo ready to put up. Before the game, Hector Bellerin had in his draft a photo ready to put up like when you beat United. What happens then? Does he delete it?
I feel like this season, obviously, Jesse's a bit part player. That's the best game he's going to play this season. Yeah. That's the first time he scored 2 goals. You know that, right? That's the first time he scored 2 goals in a game.
Is it?
Yeah, first time ever.
Wow.
So it's like it's the biggest contribution he's going to give us. Yeah. The biggest goal he scored before this was FA Cup final. Amazing goal. So he's kind of... It's weird to say.
Goals, though.
I was about to say he's a big game player.
He is.
It's going to sound weird.
He reminds me of Park. And
Yeah.
because
they're not the greatest talent,
but they do their thing.
in the big games, they step up. And he scored two good goals. The second one was easy. The
No,
first
it's
one,
important goals.
it's a tap in, I'm saying, but the first one was a very good finish. The first goal, the little Martial flick, that was a good goal. He made a good run. That's what I'm saying. So in the big games, he steps up. So I'm rating him for that. I'm rating his performance.
Specs though, what went wrong?
Yeah.
What went wrong?
First,
A lot went wrong.
Talk to us.
first of all, I didn't see the Lingard celebration. So,
You angry that time.
no, I don't give those things a view.
It was during the game, Specs.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't see the
viral.
celebration.
Nah.
I don't think he's a good player. I just think he had a good game, that was it. We gave Lingard the opportunity to make a name for himself.
Yeah.
Courtesy to Mustafi, who was Cannavaro last week. This week, Titus Bramble. Koscielny, take off the jeans. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why. I don't know what our players were doing. We gave United, the ammo to go and be gassed.
No disrespect to other teams in the Premier League. It's not like we gave, I don't know, a West Ham opportunities. We gave a side opportunities that have been given teams in the league for fun. They're like the second highest scoring team in the Premier League. Why? What was it with the players? Were they just nervous that it was a 5:30 kickoff live on BT Sports with Rio Ferdinand commentating?
I just think the first 10 minutes, the referee should have just called the final whistle after that. I just think it was just a bad start. The first 10 minutes in football for me, especially in a big game.
20 minutes in football.
All right, 20 minutes.
Very
That's when you
important.
settle
Yeah.
and you start to kind of like get the hang of it. But
When you're 1-0 down in 3 minutes, the game's not even settled.
this is what I'm saying. Fair play to Man United. I mean, when we were destroying them, they got the gear to save them. Peter Cech, I just feel like,
But he made a great save though.
no, but it's just for me, he doesn't save me anymore.
No, but the thing, I think you're being a bit harsh. I want to get onto what it means to Man United's season. What I'm going to say to you is, because you're getting on Petr Cech, I think Petr Cech didn't really do anything wrong. I don't think he could have saved any of the opportunities. He made a good save. De Gea was under fucking attack, bro, and he just done what he does. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. Sorry. What I want to know is, 2 weeks ago we spoke about leaders at Arsenal. I was the first one to say I don't think we have any leaders. Is that actually an advertisement and a demonstration within that game that we literally have not one? Like no one follows anyone. Like no, there's no follow. There's just no leaders. Like nothing. It's dead.
The thing is, I think I'm with Mitch with this one. I think Mustafi is a leader. However, when your leaders make mistakes, it affects everyone.
I think it's time to talk about Manchester United and what things they've done were positive and what this means for their season.
For our season, it means that we can kind of quash the talk about the fact that we don't actually go to attack the big teams. Because in that first 10 minutes, I think everyone will agree, we actually tried to go at Arsenal. B, it gives us confidence going in to the big game that we got coming up this weekend, albeit with no Pogba. But it is a mass. I don't care.
Jesus
Go into the Emirates.
Huge.
Go into the Emirates. I don't care whether people want to talk about how Arsenal finished fifth last season. It's a big game. It's always going to be a big game for every club. It's going to be a big game. So that is a big win for Manchester United.
It's the best defeat I've experienced because
In the sense that you played well still.
That's the main, for me, I'm watching the game and I'm thinking to myself, Arsenal are peppering Manchester United.
No, you don't?
Of course he was. Every time. Yeah, of course, that's fine. That's fine.
what's so funny.
That's fine. But there's ways of
We can
losing.
play our best
when we
and
lost,
still
when we
lose.
lost to Liverpool 4-0.
That was embarrassing.
That was it. I couldn't even look. I couldn't even talk to myself. Look at myself in the mirror.
So you lot don't think it's embarrassing to concede 3 goals at home and you haven't?
I think it's embarrassing to lose.
I'm just
No, it's
just in general. Yeah,
No,
that's it.
Yeah, no,
But I
no,
see
no,
where
it's
Specs
not.
is coming from because Specs' whole point is this. Against Liverpool, there was nothing we can say.
No
We
chance.
sit here
No
and I look
chance.
at Vuj and I'm like, Vuj, did you enjoy it? Vuj is like, I enjoyed every second of that. I know for a fact because I sat with Scribs. He didn't enjoy every second of that game. Furthermore, when Giroud was coming on, he was like, Giroud's going to score. Everybody's like, we're not going to win. Jerry was there like, not one Man United game, Man United fan watched that game and I felt was comfortable.
We didn't
Whereas
deserve to
in the
lose. For me, I just feel like Manchester United did not create those goals.
We didn't.
We gave them. We gave the goals to you in the envelope.
So
I gave you the goals.
See the envelope. When you give me the envelope, you don't have to open it, take the letter out and read.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
there's still a lot to do.
But I've still given you the envelope. If I didn't give you the envelope in the first place, you can't open it.
Soccer fan, what do you think? Because Arsenal fucking lost, that's all that matters. Leave a comment and let us know. What does it mean for Manchester United? Can they now go on and win the Premier League? Or will that Pogba missing for 3 games affect them? And what does it mean for Arsenal? You mean you play your best and you still lose? Wenger out, Wenger in, Lacazette in. Is Özil want to play now? Leave a comment, let her know. As I get rid of you two wankers.
Go on, lads.
And Vuj carries on talking for the rest of the show. YG.
Oh, wicked, man.
We got no bragging rights, you know that?
Who?
Arsenal got no bragging rights.
do.
What are you
Why?
going to brag about, Specs?
We do.
Tell me what you're
It
going
was
to
the
brag
best defeat I've ever experienced.
Man City, West Ham. Dan Woods, haha, we stole it again. 84th minute goals. Man City are getting the results we need. And why can't they stop winning?
So when Man City beat West Ham, it's like, you're Man City, do you know what I mean? I don't really think this is a massive talking point. I just think what they're achieving right now is a joke. They've only drawn one game. They've won every single one, apart from the game they drew. Do you know what's so mad? When West Ham scored, the fans celebrated, but they knew afterwards.
That's it. It was too early. 44th minute is too early to score against City.
Let's be honest,
almost
man.
need to score in the 87th. West Ham had a few chances, chance at the end with Sacco, but it's just...
It's still West
But that's
Ham.
the quality thing, innit? It's like...
If it was Man United, they probably would have scored, but...
Exactly. What do you guys think? Man City 2, West Ham 1. Are Man City just going to stroll this? And is it an unbeaten thing?
Another team that's managed to get another win and are scoring a ridiculous amount of goals
Yes.
away from home in all competitions is that team that don't really need Chamberlain, is man like Liverpool.
Yeah.
5-1 win at Brighton. Comment here from Yaya Edo, says Liverpool v Brighton, 5-1. It was comfortable, I believe he's trying to say, not going to lie. We were playing 3 at the back. Not normally the formation we go with, but it was a calm game. You played 3 at the back?
Yeah, Wijnaldum played left back.
So they don't respect Brighton.
I don't
You
think
know
they did.
Copa 90 are playing Copa 90 US after this. Now if you play me up front, that means you don't respect Copa 90 US. I'm not a striker.
But us going forward, we look really good. We look great.
Amazing.
Firmino tucking in away some goals. Coutinho, a great free kick under the wall. Chan as well with a good header.
Salah didn't score. What's going on?
Salah didn't score. What? That's what I'm saying. But the dunker, like towards the end, it was just like every attack looked like we were going to score. But I think they just, in themselves, Liverpool saw, you know what, Brighton probably don't have a big attacking kind of prowess about them.
Yeah.
Let's not even play the defenders. Let's just play midfielders. Like we're going to pass it around the back. We shouldn't be tested that much, and we're going to dominate when we go forward. We need to really take the game to them. And we
You got too much
went for them.
quality.
Yeah, that's it. I think we saw we had too much quality. We're just going to go at them. But it was really weird seeing Wijnaldum at left back.
How do you feel, Brighton fans? Do you feel that you will survive relegation, or will you be one of the teams to go down with West Ham? Leave a comment and let us know as Vuj begins to believe top 4 is a realistic
We're
target.
in 4th. Like, that's fucking random.
Yeah. Everton have actually won. I heard they played extremely well, very organised. Beat Hud 2-0. Wayne Rooney apparently a fantastic pass. Wayne Rooney scored one of the goals of the season. I imagine you've seen it. I was in Germany when it was scored.
Beautiful.
Oh, first time.
Wayne Rooney's hat-trick was amazing last time. And that first time finish, we had 2 game weeks, innit?
Bro.
But that goal was a beauty. The way Rooney, we obviously have to catch up on that as well, but like the way Rooney just directed that over. But I do think Everton have enough quality. They're not going to get relegated.
No. And
Like,
Sam Allardyce.
and you don't
is
want
a
them to
good-
either. Merseyside
No.
derby, like, that's not a team that is going to get relegated.
You can't.
so-
You need the derby, innit?
No, exactly. So for me, Everton winning 2-0 is not a surprise. They should be beating these teams anyway. They have got too much quality on that
Yeah.
pitch. And Calvert-Lewin, very talented.
They just needed some time to settle. And I think they'll be all right. And Sam Allardyce is a good manager.
I do think they'll be fine. I really
So do
do
I.
think they'll be fine. So leave your comments about Everton as well. Will they stay up? And how good will man like Sam Allardyce be? Watford against Tottenham 1-1.
funny.
Tottenham they're falling down.
Slowly falling down. I thought Tottenham would have lost this game though. And what makes it worse is Sanchez apparently red card for an elbow. If that is a 3-match ban, take into consideration Tottenham will have no Sanchez and no Toby Alderweireld. That means they're going to have Eric Dyer and Vertonghen at the back, and they're going to have to find another centre-back to come in to play there. What does this mean for Spurs? Are we talking about potentially drifting out of top 4 altogether?
I think it is. It's because their core, when their core is lost, they are too predictable.
Wow, I can't believe there's a power shift in like
Proper
November.
power shift. It's been like 2-3 weeks and Tottenham have just dropped off.
As we now go over to Spain, and I can't lie, there's one game in particular. Now, I haven't watched any international football in the sense of, football over the globe to do with clubs because Arsenal lost, and that's just the way I am. But I'm going to go straight to one game. Barcelona versus Celta Vigo at the Nou Camp, and there's a man scoring on 20 minutes to give Celta Vigo the lead. That was an absolute legend at
Iago
Liverpool.
Aspas. He's a cult hero.
Barcelona 2, Celta Vigo 2. Barcelona, still sitting quite nice and pretty at the top, with Getafe beating Valencia to give
Their first loss.
their first loss this season, which is a bit sad. And Atletico Madrid got a 2-1 win. Griezmann's going against his former club. That's a mad thing. And Bilbao 0-0 with Real Madrid. All I knew is that Ramos got sent off because Specs just sent in the group. Does Ramos just always get sent off? Apparently he does. Leaves them in 4th. They are actually 8 points behind Barcelona. Are we just saying for Real Madrid it's just a write-off their season?
I think it is, man. They're done. They're done.
This is
You
mad.
can't really predict anything, and that's why we're going to go over to Italy, where it's even madder.
Jesus
with Napoli
Christ.
dropping off. They lost to Juve at home 1-0. Inter Milan winning 5-0.
Higuain against his former club.
Yep. Perisic with a hat-trick. Inter Milan are now top of the league, and they're unbeaten.
Oh my God, did you watch the game with AC Milan?
Yes, and an AC Milan game.
I just saw the goal.
Brignoli, the goalkeeper, scores the maddest header. It was a sick header as well.
Sick.
I've never seen a striker score a header like that. It's the way he done it. It was like, and he just flew, like he flipped over onto his back. I've never seen a striker go, like I think it's
the Van Persie thing.
It's body position.
You haven't got scenes at your club unless the camera shakes. If the camera's not shaking, it's not scenes.
Not scenes.
And the camera went.
What do you guys say about Italy? What else can we expect? Inter Milan, can they do a Man City? Because they're playing fucking amazingly. They've taken over at the top. Napoli dropping off, man. As we go to France, where Poet, I believe, has seen something.
They lost.
They lost, and it was like 10 minutes additional time. PSG lost to Strasbourg.
They had 10 minutes additional time.
I think, no, not 10, but like...
So they paid for additional time
They
as
paid
well.
for
They're
additional
going to
time.
buy in time at the end of the game and still lose.
But look at the gap still.
So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. And do PSG throw away their league title? I don't think they will. But you know what we will do right now?
Yeah.
Point to the camera and say,
What a guy!
All right, let me see what you lot have been saying this week. What a guy, Pipe, for being one of the nicest people I've ever met him in Sweden. What a guy to QPR scoring 2 goals in 90 minutes to clinch to join the West Ham derby. What a guy to me seeing my teacher watch your comments below out here in Qatar. Sick.
Dope.
What a guy should go to Tunde Olagunji of Central Colts, who is top goal scorer coming from 4th division, 23 goals in 12 appearances. What a guy, Memento Kilgour, originally from the events, first point Serie A, scoring last minute winner. What a guy, Luke Bos was an amateur referee that went to his team's Belgian 1st division and was called from the stands as a substitute because 2 referees got injured. Absolute seeds. What a guy to Rian Rooney, who hopefully ended Joe Hart's England career. What a guy to the Verona team's captain changing cakes to win before the derby started. Salah is actually not human. I don't even know what a guy. Salah. Yo, that's amazing with the referees, but we have to give it to Benevento goalkeeper Brignoli. It's actually their first Serie A.
I didn't realise
point.
that.
I didn't know that either. That's amazing. Thank you.
So they're worse than Clone.
Can't give it to
Bless
anyone
him.
but them.
100%.
Look, let's point to the camera and give it to them. What a guy. Absolute hero. Shout out Brignoli.
Can I just say, Mendy was definitely in there as we go to 2-2s.
Biti Marungi, I'm dying. Your man Mendy was already on the field trying to get his Snapchat on Raheem after that goal. Game wasn't even over yet, but Mendy stays true to the brand.
Do you know what the killer is?
That's amazing.
I've not seen anyone post
amazing.
that picture or snap yet. So I imagine...
Maybe it didn't work.
I don't think it worked.
But another person that did go viral is Jesse Lingard with at the Emirates a Mill Iraq #squad goals. And
Look at that, boy. Do you know what's so mad, yeah? I can't lie to you. Them man there look like... Jesse Lingard looks like that annoying little cousin that always dances, but at the right time, everyone catches the vibe. And right then, he probably does it in the change room. Remembers like, oh, Jesse, allow it, man.
Yeah.
But then 2-0 up at the carpet. Bust it, yes, dog!
They're feeling him.
They're feeling
Like,
it.
finally, Jesse Lingard is being felt. Like, you can see it. It's like, yeah, you know what? We accept you. If Lingard comes raving in London and he doesn't get rushed on the dance floor, we're over as a city.
Nah, I'm not even on that, you know, I can't lie. If Lingard, Arsenal fans are just full of shit.
I kind of get what you're saying, though.
Nah,
it's like
man.
he came from United, came in, Millie rocked in London.
Straight.
Like, if you're from London, we got to
But you know what? We allowed him to Millie Rock.
We did, yeah. Tej says, a guy in my office is shaking his protein shake and this woman poked her head around the corner and said, do I hear margaritas? No, Janet, it's 10 a.m.
Oh.
It's one of them jokes that isn't really funny, but Tej would find it funny. Look at Tej's photo. This one here, thank you, Amazon, when people take things too literally. Oh wait, did Amazon send it to them? I think that's beautiful. Leave your comments below. Prem next week, obviously.
Manchester
Champions
Derby,
League this
massive.
week.
Make sure you leave comments leading up to it. I want to have some bloody have a nice pictures. I want this to be fluorescent pink. Look, people, understand.
know
Look
what
at
it is,
this
though?
wall. It's so grey and boring and dull. I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis, which I probably am. But give us some bloody colour, something vibrant. Because I feel like, you know what, energy's so mad and transferable. When I come in and look at that wall, I just think, shit, concrete jungle.
So send
Think that.
us photos at Cup 90. #have a nice.